Hello viewers, this is Say-La-Vee and welcome back to another episode of our All the Mods 6 Let's Play. Finally, here at it with episode 26. So, you want to hear something real interesting? I just ran us out of iron. I ran us out of gold. And I ran us out of, I can't remember what it was, but definitely something else. Steel was one of them. That's why we're here making steel dust at the moment. So, today's episode, which thankfully I'm recording again, I was drowning. Like, come here real quick. Come here. Let's talk. So, I just finished my second semester of college. University, whatever you want to call it, and holy, I thought semester 1 was bad because I was taking 7 classes at once, and then I started semester 2 and I was like, that it ain't gonna be nothing. I'm only taking 6 classes. I was wrong. I was very wrong. This was so much worse, and it got to a point where I was like, oh yeah, I have like a week-long break coming up that I can finally record some stuff and I can get back into doing my hobbies. No, I couldn't. I had so much homework over those 2 weeks that I could not. I recorded that one episode that Lady Say decided to step up and edit for me, which was very kind of her, and she will continue to be editing these videos, so please give some feedback and we will work together. We're going to make sure that these videos are the best that they can possibly be, so everybody involved is happy. But first things first, we've got some stuff to do. So, little bit of a college rant out of the way. Long story short, it sucked. I'm so happy that it's over. But I'm working on getting some steel. And if we go over to our ME system, we have 196 iron, and that's it. That's all we got. Let's look at gold real quick. I just ran the crafting thing over there next to the plants. Yep. I have not played this game in a long time. Gold. 145 gold, not bad. And we've also got some ore in here that we can work with. Do we have any iron ore? No, of course we don't. I use that every single time we get it. So let's grab this steel. I do remember that we have this over here. Hey, there we go. Yep, 5 at a time. All right, so what have I done between episodes? Well, to get back into the swing of things, I decided that I would come over here and finish up our little bit of a powered production that we've got going on here. So if you can't tell, these are moving so much faster. I built speed upgrades for everything. All of these have 9 speed upgrades and the maximum of 6 stack upgrades where applicable. So these ones in here don't have stack upgrades, obviously, because they can't activate with a stack. And this one has stack down here. So we actually have a backlog now of hay bales. We've got a full drawer of biofuel, and we've got another full drawer of biofuel, feeding 4 more generators than the last time we left off. So to do the math real quick, we've got 7 of them pumping out 280 RF a tick, so a total of 2,000 almost RF a tick coming out of this setup here. I basically just have a stack router pulling from there to go up into there, and then in order to pump into the battery system, we have a modular router that is fully upgraded with energy and speed upgrades, or not fully upgraded, but I put 9 in here. So we've got 450,000 RF on backlog, and this moves power like crazy. So if we grab this energy trash can and the testing flux point, and we set this up real quick and switch this over to the testing network, we're going to dump a bunch of energy, but that's really not a huge deal. We're constantly, well, I guess you can't really see it. So let's go to network statistics. We're inputting and outputting, like I said, that 1.8 thousand. So definitely pretty good. And I mean, look how steady that is right across the board. Flat, boom, 1800. Very good. Very good. I'm happy that we went into this. So yes, this is nowhere near as effective as our wind farm that's up at the top of the world. But at the same time, the wind farm is passive generation and there's 32 of them. So if we were to scale this up to that same level, I got a feeling that it would be a lot higher. Ladies say if you want to throw something up on the screen real quick just to show what 280 times 32 would be. I don't have time to do that right now, so maybe we'll remember to do that. But if not, we will figure it out. So what is on the itinerary for today? Well, in the to-do... Oh my goodness. In the to-do list, I have written down what I want to do. We need quarry. Like big freaking bad we need quarry. And oh my goodness, is it getting ever more apparent because we have no resources. So what is the plan? What is the plan, you say? I think that we should gung-ho for this Quarry Plus that has been sitting in our inventory forever. The only thing we're going to need to actually get this done, other than 320,000 power, is 8 unobtainium ingots. If you recall, which you probably don't because it's been actual literal months since it happened, we have a charm of unobtainium site. So I need to get us to the end and collect us a bunch of unobtainium site. I would also like to go back on what we did not do last time and make ourselves a sword using our Tinker setup. So let's grab, not that book, Encyclopedia of Tinkering. I would like tier 4 materials. I think it's not considered a tier 4. Tier 3 materials? Where is the aluminium? Is all... What do you mean? Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere, and there's no way it's a tier 1 material. Tier 4 materials. Queen slime. Nothing, huh? Okay. Well, let's go in here. This is what? Vibranium? Vibranium? What is the damage on this? Damage is 51, opposed to the 51 here. So we're going to make a vibranium blade and throw it on a sword, so then we're not constantly killing things with our pickaxe, and I'll be a lot happier. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will meet back up with you guys once that has all been taken care of. Man, I am out of practice. I just went to restart the recording, and I completely killed it, so there's 7 minutes and 33 seconds of extra video that need to get edited together. Yay! Okay, so, anyway, I made a sword. Congratulations, it's vibranium, 2 parts vibranium, 1 part supremium. We've got 110 attack damage with an attack speed of 40 and a mining speed of 208. What am I even gonna mine with that? Goodbye cobwebs. I will just mine them by thinking about them. And I'm about to slap on our 2nd level of luck gear, so that's Fortune 2, I believe. But yeah, we've got a wicked awesome sword now, and I don't think that it requires a recharge at all. Let's find out. Yeah, no, this is like epic tier frickin' bedrock Minecraft, I think, where it's just gonna work. I'm also realizing that because my computer did a whole bunch of stuff after I fixed my microphone, that there's no game audio. So let me cut real quick and I'll be right back, and the game will have audio again. So I'm so sorry for the first part of this video. We'll make it better. All right, viewers, we're back. We should have audio now. I can see OBS moving. All right, perfect. We have audio. Okay, this is almost like a stream with how many failed things we've accomplished. So, long story short, yes, we have basically bedrock Minecraft sword right now with infinite swinging 100 damage. Honestly, super cracked, but that's fine. So, now what we need to do in order to get this Minecraft day on the way, we need to go to the end so we can start looking for unobtainium, because that, like we have discovered just a moment ago for you guys. Oh, hold on, game. Thank you. Look, we're finally almost there. Anyway, we have to get to the end because that's where Unobtainium spawns. So I don't know why I'm trying to explain this any further. It's pretty straightforward. Where is entrance? Okay, oh, right there. All right. We gotta get our personal shrinking device. I forgot my AE system at home. That kind of defeats the purpose of having... That's fine. Things happen. All right, personal shrinking device. Oop. Did it work? All right, it worked. Perfect. So, we're back in the end. So let's grab our charm of Unobtainium. I'm going to float around for a while and see if I can't get us any. So we have to go to the Highlands, which is over here. I will bring you all back when we make it there and I find some. So thanks for hanging out in the meantime. I'll talk to you in a minute. Guys, I have forgotten how to record. Like, honestly, I went to end that last clip, and then when I looked over to unpause it to show you that I found this Unobtainium, I realized that I didn't pause the recording, I just turned off the game view. So it was just like 5 or 6 minutes of just black screen and me like coughing into the microphone as I play. I'm happy I'm back, but wow, this is gonna be an episode to remember. Look, I found some Unobtainium. Yay, Unobtainium. Now I am going to pause, hopefully maybe so, and go back to looking. And then maybe, just maybe, I won't mess it up again, because right now we've got 3 recording files to go through. That makes me happy. All right, we're back here. I've also been collecting the dimensional shard ore because I figured that that would eventually come in handy. I just found our second one. These can be doubled, so we only need 2 more from what I remember. I don't know how many we have in our storage system back at home, but I don't think it's a whole lot. So I'm just gonna keep going here. Had to get the nature's compass back out because, believe it or not, it is quite hard to find these biomes. With the Biomes of Plenty mod being added to the game, it kicks out a lot of the End Highlands, which is the basic like biome for the end. And in doing so, I completely nerfed how much of this stuff actually spawns. And from what I've noticed, the Obtainium like vision isn't very good. It does not last forever and it doesn't go very far. So I'm trying to keep these tunnels as close together as possible to ensure that I can actually see what I'm looking for and I don't miss any of the pieces, but there's a good chance I'm going to miss some stuff. Just going to have to accept at this point. Not too worried about it, honestly. I just need to get 2 more of this ore and then we'll be home free. I might go back home to check if there's any in the system, just to ensure that I don't need to get more, or I need to get more than I thought. But long story short, I'm going to try my best to get back to... I'm going to try and get back with 4 pieces of ore. So let me get back to digging here, and I'll see you when I find another. Well, I was standing right here when I ended that clip, and I stepped forward, 5 blocks and found some more. So let's tunnel over to it real quick, and we'll grab this, and we'll be very happy. Make sure we vein mine it so we don't have to do it twice, and boom. There's the 4 we needed. So I'm just going to clear out as much of this island as I can, and then go from there. But I will see you guys back at home, and I'll show you how much we got afterwards. So I'll, see you in a little bit. All right, so I managed to make it out of the end without screwing up the recording again. We ended up with 3 and almost a half stacks of dimensional shard, 21 ender draconium, some inferium, some prosperity, and 10 unobtainium. So before we screw up the process of this, let's make sure that we go to the right place. I think it's the enrichment chamber that we need. So basic enriching factory. That should make us... Alright, so this should give us 20. Awesome. So we've got the 20 of that. Let's put everything else in our ME system for now. We also got some stuff from killing, but that's, you know, I mean, that's whatever. Give me back my to-do book. Where did I just put that? That's B progression right there, to-do list. Alright, so let's run over here before we forget and pick our AE system back up. Which, by the way, this sword is insane. I'm so happy that we finally made this sword. But now that we have 20 of these, let's get this slapped into this chest. There's our steel. And then boom, we have everything that we need to make the quarry. So let's get 8 of those in our inventory. Let's put our quantum machine away. I think that's really all we needed. Okay, so in our inventory, we need a stack of iron, half a stack of gold, half a stack of diamonds. So iron, 1 stack, gold, half a stack, diamonds, half a stack. We are going to need more of those, but we should be fine here soon. And then what was next? We need 16 redstone and 4 ender pearls. Why so few of each of those? I really wish I knew, but I think that's everything. So let's go down. Nope, not there. Where is our quarry workbench? I don't remember what I did with that workbench. Yeah, right there, workbench plus. Okay. So the workbench plus, we might as well just set it here for now. Right there. And we put all that in there. We want a quarry plus. All right, so this is going to take a little bit to craft, and I'll just bring you back when it's done. All right, we are almost done here. We are ready to go in 3, 2, 1, 1. There we go, baby. The quarry plus, finally. Another thing that I want to make here is the enchanter. I think. Let's go to quarry the mod, I guess. All right, enchanter mover. So in order to make this, we need some more resources that we definitely don't have at the moment. So we'll get to this here soon. But for now, we have ourselves a quarry plus. The other things that I want to make are the marker plus. So we need... What is that? Iron, gold, redstone, lapis. Iron. Gold. Lapis. Redstone and glowstone. Redstone. And glowstone. And then let's just slap all that in there and see how many it makes. So this is 20,000 RF a bit. Okay, I think now that's going to craft all of them. Okay, yeah, so if you click it so it's yellow, it will craft all of them. Let's just craft... Actually, yeah, we only need 3 because you only need to mark out 3 spots. So let's put that all away. Let's get a lever because I do believe we're going to need one of those. And then we have a plug on us. Right there, flex point. So let's grab a flux point. And then let's go to the mining dimension, because that's where we are going to want to set this up. Alright, so we are back here in the world. I'm just sitting here staring at this, making sure that everything's going well. If we look at the home, we can very clearly see that we are not outputting more than we're inputting, because we know for a fact that we're creating 18K out of just the biogenerators for sure. So we know that we're not scraping the top of that. We are breaking even on our power. Our power is not going down by any means, and I just made in the AE system a way to auto craft our obsidian chests. So right now I've got an ultimate trash can whitelisting cobblestone. So all cobblestone is going inside here. And then everything else is running into these chests, and it's just going to run down the line. So obviously we know how these work. So it's just going to do nearest first. It's going to run everything into here. And then once this fills, it's going to move to the next one and to the next one. So we can actually watch how fast this is going. If we want to stand here and wait for this to go, we can watch how fast we fall. Ready? There's a good chance that we don't even touch the freaking stuff, which is awesome. So I've got basically what we have set up here is I guess I didn't make the tunnel the way that I thought. So let's go back over here, back down our little tunnel, and I'll show you what I got set up. So this is the width of the mining area that I have already mined out by hand. And then I just drug it out a little distance because I wasn't sure how quick it would go. So if we go over here and we hover over to this corner, we can see that right there is one pillar, and then this over here is the other pillar. So this is going to mine out that entire area and give us everything that comes out of there, including all these like minor ores like iron and copper that are going to spawn more up top here. Once this is done, I've only ever used this mod in creative, so I realized the hard way that this does consume the markers that we created. So we are going to have to make more markers in order to get this to work again. But as of right now, we have a quarry, which is so good. I am very, very excited that we have this finally. I forgot that you don't need to build this. So basically what it's doing is it's digging out the area to build the frame, and then once it builds the frame, there'll be nothing left. So yeah. All right, so I had to take a phone call, so we cut that one off a little bit early, but I just went ahead and I gathered the resources and everything that we are going to need to create the enchantment mover, so then we can enchant this Quarry Plus that we're working with here. I would really like to give it some fortune and efficiency. We might slap Silk Touch on it instead, because I really do think that Silk Touch is going to give us more bang for our buck, because we've got machines that can duplicate the ores, and I think the duplicating the ores through that means it's going to be a lot better than doing it the other way. So let's, now that we are all together, slap all this in here, craft ourselves the enchantment mover, and then as this is going, let's run over real quick and see what kind of progress this has made. I've made a chunk loader and shoved it over here next to it, just loading the chunk that the quarry is in, hoping that's going to work. I don't think it's moved at all. Let's get these item pipes. And then let's see just how far it moves away from those item pipes in the time that we're away from here. And then we'll know if it actually moves or not. If it's far enough on the other side, we'll know that it's doing something. If it's not far at all, then we'll understand. So this is still trucking along on this. I'm going to start working on gathering the enchantments that we're actually going to be using on everything. And then I will meet you back and we will enchant our quarry. And then I also need to make some more markers. Okay, so I just realized that we are approaching where the episode might come to an end. So let's run back. I got us an Efficiency 5 book and a Silk Touch book by just enchanting our stone hoe here over and over again. And eventually it did work. So let's check the status on our thing here. Okay, so it's not working. So we are going to have to place this chunk loader a little bit further in the center. So F3G to get the vanilla chunk border to show up. Let's get some marble just so we know that it's going to be above where this is. So we need it kind of in the center. Alrighty, viewers, we are back here. Wow. Everybody say goodbye to my train of thought. So we've got the enchanter up and running. It's plugged in. I managed to pin down the proper location for our chunk loader. So I just did a little bit of math here to make sure that everything is functioning properly. And yeah, so when I left after I set this up, it was one block before this, and it has most certainly moved. So let's just let's set up another display here. Let's put it here, I guess. And then we'll run back to this location. We call that the overworld. Okay, so let's jump into bed real quick. Yeah, so I did the math because I keep messing up this video file. It looks like we are pretty close to the end here, so I'm going to come up with one more thing that we can accomplish, and then I think that we will end up calling it a day. I'm very happy to be back. I have missed playing this world. I've missed playing this game. I've missed recording. And it's so good to be back and like hanging out with you guys again. How have we never realized this is over here? Maybe we have. I wonder what's under here. I guess I'll have to figure that out. Yeah, so let's check out over here real quick. I don't know if there's anything going on over here that needs to be monitored. I do believe that all of this is sustainable. So let's throw this back in here so it sorts the right way. Yeah, it looks like everything's all backed up. We've got literally nothing going on. Yeah, this is... Why is that full of skeleton skulls? I guess it's a good thing we came over here. Where is the puller coming from? Okay, that is supposed to have skulls in it, because it's supposed to go into here. The hay bales are full. I never thought of that. Okay, so let's grab our compact machine real quick, slap it down, run inside here. This is the best thing in the world. Let's create a drawer upgrade. So we don't want to use a void. Drawer. I guess at for storage drawers. These upgrades. Let's make an emerald for sure. Let's upgrade this. So that should have, yeah, that's going to hold 1024 stacks. Way more than we're probably ever going to need. But we are also going to want... I'm going to just put an emerald upgrade over to the right one. Now let's put it in that one. Okay. So yeah, so this is going to get back to functioning here. And then everything should be all hunky-dory, I do believe. I don't know why there's a bone meal up there, because bone meal stores residently over here. But anyway, that's all besides the point. So, problem crisis has been averted. I would like to... yeah. I guess really that's all we had planned for this episode. So, I'm very happy that we have a quarry set up. I don't think it is the most effective quarry. Let's go check out where it's at currently. I don't think it's the most effective because it's going to take a bit of time to clear everything out. I'm going to get it enchanted between episodes and see if it goes much faster. And then probably do some moving around and just let this thing burr out in humongous sections of territory, and then we'll go from there. Let's see what we have collected for resources so far. So we've got one full chest and then some. So this is doing pretty good. We've definitely got some redstone to fill up everything. So this is giving us a lot of the ore that we need, but I want ore specifically so like we can duplicate our diamonds and our emeralds and things like that. So this iron is going to come back to the house with me. I'm also going to bring this gold, and then from there, yeah, everything will be finally where it should. So I'm going to make sure that we place this iron ore in the right spot and get it duplicated properly. But for now, guys, I want to thank you for coming back to watch this episode. Get used to seeing the uploads again. For sure, they will be coming back. The editing we'll figure out. Lady Say and I are going to be tag teaming that for sure. So I think this one, we'll find out. Whatever. That's all behind the scenes stuff. Anyway, Guys, thank you so much for being here. If you guys liked the video, give it a like. If you disliked it, don't be afraid to give it a dislike. If you like this style of content that's a little bit more scatterbrained or just wholesome, or I guess wholesome's not really the word, but more honest. You know, I feel like I have very honest work here. I think that everything you see is exactly how it goes. It's not scripted or coded in gold, or I don't know. There's some sort of metaphor or analogy or whatever that could fit there. But guys, I hope that you have a good night or a good morning or good evening or good afternoon, or just have a good day, whatever it is for you. This is Say-La-Vee. Thank you so much again. Have a good day. Bye-bye.